So before WAG, my routine and my thought about food was constantly varied. So I think that in this fitness space, you get told a lot of things. I was a dancer before CrossFit, and so even then you get told things of, don't eat sugar, eat low fat. You're, especially as a woman, number one, you're convinced of different nutrition strategies every 6 months. It's like changing. And so I never really had something that I felt like was for my life and for a lifestyle. And I feel like I was seeking it for a really long time, and I tried everything from zone to paleo to just trying to just eat healthy. And no matter what I did, there was always an end to it. Like, it was like, try this for 12 weeks or try this for 6 months. And there was nothing ever that I felt like could actually benefit me as a human being and be able to become a part of my life, instead of it like I felt like it was always just a 12-week program. And I really wanted something that was for my entire life. I knew Adi's work, I knew about WAG, and I'd met, Adi and understood their program, and I was really scared. When you look at, you're in the space of CrossFit and weightlifting, and you see the elite athletes, and you see what people are capable of doing it, and you're just kind of like, you look at yourself, you're like, I'm just a mom, I run a company, I'm just a mom. There's no way that my nutrition matters as much as theirs, right? And so you start kind of convincing yourself that, and treating yourself and talking to yourself like your nutrition goals don't matter because you're not an elite athlete. And so I had this email drafted for Adi, and I was like, I'm gonna totally send her this. And it was super vulnerable, and I was too scared. And so it sat in my draft box for about 2 months. And one day I just woke up and I just said, you know what, Z, it's now or never, and what's the worst that can happen? She could say no, right? And so I just sent it to her, and I literally had anxiety the entire night. Like, I couldn't sleep. It was like Christmas Eve for me. Like, you can't sleep, you're excited to see what Christmas morning looked like for you. And my heart sunk when I got her response back, and she said that she would be more than happy to work with me. I think for a female, for a mom, that it's really critical that your children see you leading by example, and you help influence and build them up. That, like we always talk about, like, you're never too old to do what you want to do. And I am a competitive weightlifter, but I really do it for me. It brings me peace. I do I count my macros because it brings me peace as well. And ultimately, I want my son to see me in the most healthiest, peaceful place, and I feel like that's a safe environment for him. And so I want to encourage him that commitment to yourself and taking care of yourself should be your priority. I'm Z, and I'm working against gravity.